Hey guys, welcome back to the Outback Zoo, our little cozy Australian zoo, and its sun is going up, and we are back in here, and I got a lot of news for you actually. The thing is, the last episode ended in kind of a down fashion, and I did not have a lot of money, and we need to make sure that doesn't happen again because I really don't want to build something and in the middle of episode run out of money. So what we actually did, what I did was that I slowed down aging of animals up to 5 times, so it's not complete utter mess, and just let the game do its thing for quite a while and to get some money. So right now we are sitting at 26k, which should be doable for our next build. Maybe I'll go for some more. Let's check what do we have here. So yeah, we have released one of our kangaroos to the wild, so we got some reward for that. That's good. Yeah, unfortunately all of our joeys already grown up, so let's maybe check out our animals for quite a bit. So again, Inala is pregnant, Rihanna is just fine, Coon and Hoppa, yeah, I kept this one even though I had to put it on contraceptives, so we don't have any joeys right now. Regarding the dingoes, let's check with them maybe. How are we doing? Hey buddies, where are you? Oh, we got this little pond. Did you see the cinematics? How they playfully jump around it? That's just perfect. Yeah, so how is the welfare right now? Yeah, enrich. Yeah, I had the open item here because I wanted to add them some food enrichment. And one of the advantages of letting the game go is that we got our research. Oh, it's completed already. That's just way too perfect. So, we can, guys, we can give you some enrichment items. Yeah, I already look at that. Perfect. So, let's add you dog ball. I think we already have dog ball. No, nope, never mind. So, yeah, piñata. I like piñata. Let's do piñata right here, and let's jump straight back in here. So I was thinking, maybe, yeah. Maybe look at the dingo as well. I'll talk sorry, why I'm talking just a little bit more. So yeah, I have a little, I would like to ask you just a little bit. We need some blueprints. I can build it myself, but I think this zoo is could be a good opportunity to get you involved. So we definitely need some building for our facilities, basically all of them. We need some toilets, some information kiosks, doesn't have to be together, and we need some small food court too, maybe 3 shops, drinks. So if you have anything, if you want to provide me with that, the link to the Discord is below in the description. So make sure to let me know in the comments, and I can do it certainly myself, but I would like to kindly give this opportunity to you. It will be hugely appreciated. So let's maybe check with our guests. What do we need? Crime is non-existent thanks to Mrs. T-Rex. And yeah, before we get to that, actually I got a couple of requests for people who would like to work in my zoo as well, and that's just perfect. So we finally have a keeper for our dingoes. Yeah, I made this backstage. We will get to that in a sec. I will just let you look at it a little bit. So this backstage is really done in a hurry rather, but it's for the new keeper, which is CJ Photography 8. Thanks buddy for your comments, and you will now be in charge of our dingoes, so take that seriously, right? And also we got a vet called Straw. Oh, that's a little bit complicated name. Straw Bubblegum. If you ask me, it's a little unusual name, but bubble, not bubble. But okay, whatever. I think you're gonna be, how it is spelled? Bubblegum. Did I messed it up? Hopefully not. I hope you're gonna take care of our animals very nicely as well. We also had Paulina, but I have a special prey reserved for her, so wait for that. And I would like to show you one thing I did actually here. I told you the last time we were ending the episode that I did not like the foliage that was in the bingo habitat, and that's just a mild way to put it. But we did not have money. Now that we did have some money, I was actually looking a lot of Google images of Australia, you know, that big red area in the middle, really the outback, which I think suits and fits this biome very well. And you could basically find two types of environment, let's just put it this way, in that area. One is really more of a desertish look, a lot of islands of shrubs and grass, and a lot of sand, some lonely trees, so it will look something like this. I would like to aim for this kind of look for some more empty areas. For the areas that I would like to be more overgrown, I will aim for a little bit more trees and lots of middle tall bushes, some rocks, more grass, so it will be more overgrown and less visible through. I try to do this for our dingoes, which seems to like piñata very well. So you could see they got this empty creek in here. I decided they don't need water, so it's gonna be, you know, dried out creek right here. Lots of fallen trees, branches, some of these more empty and desertish look, and in here it's going to be lots of bushes. So I did not even hesitate to put a little bit of a different types of foliage in there. I wanted to make it more vibrant, more colorful, so you could see if I turn on the plants in habitats that there are some which are not actually Oceania. There are blackthorn bush, white birch tree, Sudanese tree. They are tied to a different continent, but we really don't have a lot of foliage in Oceania, which I would like. Just, you know, two types of tree, one types of bush, that's not enough to make it you know, really like full and vibrant. So I don't mind that we have some different foliages here, and animals don't mind. Oh, that's nice. The animals, oh, here's our dog ball. The animals don't mind that either. As you can see, our Oscar, how are you? Hey, so what do you need? Social's fine. Habitat, see, we have a couple of different animals, and all we got for that is just that the plants are in the 98%, so I don't mind that. So species food enrichment is your problem. That's weird. I just got you a piñata, so maybe we can add more. Bamboo feeder. Whoa, I don't, is that new? I haven't seen that. But we can certainly do that right here, maybe. Let's get it closer. Yeah. Oh, and he's happy now. That's just perfect. So the enrichments, we've got that for ya. And let me look to my notes just quickly, so I did not miss anything. Yeah, one more thing I would like to do before we get to our today's build is that I was checking on our guests, and I noticed that there's a overview. Yeah, hunger and thirst is a big thing in our zoo. Education, that's completely another topic. Yeah, and I need to thank, sorry, I don't remember name, whoever it was. He reminded me that I forgot to put the donation boxes in front of the bingo habitat. Big rookie mistake in franchise mode, really. I guess I'm still kind of in my sandbox mode here a little bit, and I need to remember to do that, because that means losing money pretty fast if you don't put those down. But the new DLC brought us actually vending machines. Yes, so I would like to use those to get some of that thirst and hunger go away. So what do we have? Chief beef. That's kind of weird to have in vending machine. So we will opt for excellent. Yeah, and some drink. Cosmic cow milk. So burrito and cow milk shake. That doesn't seem like a good combination. So pip shot it is. And let's put some shades over it. Australian pack, yes, I would like that. What about this kind of, oh, that's nice. That's perfect for this spot. Let's put them down and see. Hey, guys, I thought you came here for the animals, not for the food, but okay, that means money for me, so no issues. And let's put a lamp so I could look at you, and some more bins, because that's always an issue near the food stalls and courts. This is good. And what is this? Crimson Turkey Bush. Yeah, let's put this one down here to kind of break a little bit of, you know, this thing. And I think I like this little corner. Okay. I think we are now done for the intro, and I will start with the speed build. Yes, see you there. So let's start some building here, and it was pretty ambitious plan for the Koala House, even though it started like an offshoot idea a little bit. I thought, okay, I can do some Koala House which will be let's say different than the usual builds, and it actually quickly got out of hand, and it was so much fun that I even continued more than I probably should for this franchise mode, but in the end I think it was worth, and it was definitely a lot of fun. So let me tell you a little bit about what I'm building right now. So I was looking at the Google and lots of images, and this one captured my site and my interest very quickly. It's the reference. Let me put down the photo right now for you. So this is it. It's called the New Norcia Cathedral, and it was never built. Yeah. It looks pretty sleek and modern, lots of concrete, lots of metal, at least in my iteration, because I was, I mean, you could see that the structure with all the different shapes and arches, that's tough to build, right? So I aimed for that. The end result in my variation is a little bit different, but that's just as a result of the pieces we have and the techniques we can use. But nevertheless, I like it, and let me get back a little bit. So what I was saying, yeah, New Norcia Cathedral, it is. This was originally proposed, the architecture design by at that time very famous, or maybe he still is, I don't know, an Italian architect called Pierluigi Nervi. Hopefully I spelled that right. Now this was a proposed design for a cathedral that was supposed to be built basically in the middle of nowhere, in the very small rural town of New Norcia in the Australian desert, where a Baptist community resided and had a small village with like 500, maybe 1,000 residents at that time, and they had ambitious plan for a cathedral, but unfortunately they were never able to raise enough fundings for this building. So to this date it remains on the paper only and was never built. And let me just add that this was in the 1960s, right? So the building itself, the plans and the architecture design is quite old, yet it doesn't seem this way. I mean, it shows a little bit, but still it looks pretty modern. Lots of concrete, and it's a dominant, and it was supposed to be built in, like I was saying, in the middle of nowhere of Australian desert. So that should fit in with our zoo, which is pretty much the same. So it will be a dominant of our zoo, definitely, and we have to find a way how to incorporate it in a sensitive manner, because it's pretty big and it doesn't really fit that well into our like rusty old beaten up theme. But nevertheless, I think in this zoo it can have one dominant building in the front. We will try to add this somewhere close to the entrance in a way that it captures your eyes pretty quickly. Hopefully I will be able to do that, and it will work out. We will see in the live part, in the second live part of this episode, but yeah, and I don't know that right now because I'm shooting this talk over the speed build before I will actually put it in our zoo. And you could see, I think, in the distance there are some enclosures we already have, but I'm building this in the sandbox actually, not in the actual franchise zoo. This has a pretty simple and valid reason. When I started to build this, I have no idea how it will work out. And I even had an initial design which I had to scrap completely. So you know that in our franchise we have a lot of issues with money, so I definitely did not want to waste all of that on some architecture and design and building, which then I would hate and had to remove. So yeah, you could see even now that it's a lot of back and forth. And regarding this speed build, actually you might notice there's a lot of cuts in there. It took me quite a while to do this build. It wasn't easy, so there was over 3 hours of footage which I had to reduce a little bit, so so it reached some reasonable numbers. So if you are into speed builds, that's good for you. If you're not, feel free to use the timestamps and skip to the live part. But if it's good for you, then let me use maybe this moment to get some of my personal info for you, because if you made it to this time, it means you really are invested in my channel, and I'm eternally happy for that, and I can't thank you enough. Every subscription counts and every view counts. So let me just tell you that I am expecting my second son every day now. So that unfortunately means a little bit less time for me to invest into gaming and YouTube, but nevertheless this is pretty exciting times for me. I already have one son, and this will be my second, so it's not something completely new for me, but still it will require some time to settle on, and yeah, it will be more challenging to find some more time for my hobbies. So I kindly ask you to be patient with me with new videos and with schedule which I will try to meet. The schedule that I've set right now, that on Wednesdays or Thursdays there will be franchise mode, Outback ZOO, and on Sundays Mount Bello Zoo. That should remain in place. I tried to shoot a little bit of that beforehand, so I have something in my pockets in case there is no time to shoot more. So this little personal info for you regarding my future plans, which are kind of set not by me, but that's okay. I mean, I can't wait for my new son, which will be pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure. Um, so yeah, in this build, let me get back maybe a little bit to what I was telling, that there's a lot of cats, and yeah, this will probably continue even so more with a new baby in our home, because you know, it does so happen that you know, wife needs something or baby cries, and I need to just cut the actual shooting and go, and then I can you know, resume it in a couple of minutes, and I might feel a little bit lost, and yeah, so it's going to be challenging, but still I'm looking forward to it. Now, maybe it's a good idea also talk a little bit about what's going on the screen right now, because I've been talking a lot of other stuff, but not what I'm building here. So the initial idea was really to create the New Norcia inspired house or cathedral or whatever you want to call it, as a Koala House, which I did, and I think that worked out pretty well. And then I thought I could add some outside portion of the habitat as well. So I opened up a little bit one side, and I even made, you saw that just a couple seconds ago, that I made a window, the glass door and a window just above that, so the koalas, which are really a lot into the climbing, I can confirm that the developers of this game made great strides with the koala, which is on top of the trees, what looks like the whole day, which is perfect, and I love it. So I made a little climbing structure which they can use to get out, in and out of the dome, and to the outside portion of their habitat, which is really small, and that's okay, because the koalas does not require a lot of space actually. So the people can access the outside exhibit, which is a little bit sunken down, while on the inside they can reach it on a little bit raised platform, which all should serve the one and only simple purpose, so they can see the koalas which are high up on the trees usually. So that works out pretty well too. And then, since I was already you know, doing a lot more than I initially thought, I thought, hey, I could do some more. So I did this little amphitheater where some performances or shows and koala feeding or showcases happen regularly in certain times, like you know, the zoos do it, that it's some commented feeding, something like that. So there will be a little bit amphitheater, which is also good if you are just, you know, if the koalas are out, you can just come and sit, hang out, and watch the koalas, you know, be on those trees outside of the dome, and you can enjoy some nice views. And at certain times, the zookeeper will come and it can, you know, bring the koalas with him, because I think the koalas are pretty friendly with the keepers, and sometimes, you know, they are just hanging out with them, so they can bring a koala which is good at that, and add it to little branch, which will we will get to that in a second. I will have like branches sticking in the middle of that amphitheater, and they can just hang out with koalas and show to people talk about them, you know, so that the people get some nice information and education, and even, who knows, a little bit of interaction if you are in let's just say some special program or something like that. So that seems to me like a good idea, and it even means that our little dome is getting bigger and bigger, and I'm starting to have no idea how I'm going to pay for this in my little franchise. So hopefully we can do that, and yeah, we will see. Hopefully it doesn't ruin us, but it's all just, you know, one-time costs. So I think we should be able to manage it. Little finishing touches here on the speed build, getting some planters out there to beautify it just a little bit, and then like I was saying, a little central station for the keeper when he can put the koala on some little branches, and just, you know, talk about the koalas with the people. So I think that's pretty much it for the speed build, and we will slowly but surely move to the second life part of this episode, and we will take this little blueprint we just created in a sandbox and move it to our franchise zoo, and add some koalas because they are cute and we are going to enjoy it. So there we go, in the Outback Zoo in another live portion, and I think we are ready to put our little koala house down. So let's find it. Oh, 25. Okay, let's pause just a little bit here. I will do so that we are not losing the sunlight. And oh, it's not as big as I initially thought. If you compare it to the Outback house for the kangaroos, it's not much bigger. But what I want to say is that if you want to use this blueprint, and it's definitely going onto my workshop, feel free to do so, and you can use as a reference me plopping it down right now as a kind of a guide how to put it down and how to do paths. So I will position it towards the sun. It's 10 a.m. and that's fine. The sun will slowly move to the left. So I will prepare it and push X and drag it down. So we have a show me sign above the ground and hide me sun below the ground, like this, and I definitely want the concrete to be visible. And there's a set of instruction I think for you. It's easy to understand, so let's put it down right there. And then there is this little tile. Use this tile to align grid. So we will do paths, and we will push align grid, and use exactly this tile to put the grid down. As you can see, we are on that grid, and I will use asphalt path. I think it will be hidden under the concrete anyway. So this is our grid, and we can expand on it, and yeah, we will lead the path right here actually, and there, and then continue behind this little glass wall, and this will be the area for the keepers. So we will definitely want to connect the entrance to what? It does not allow us. Maybe we can adjust the barrier just a little bit inside. I purposely pushed it a little wide because I wanted this wall to be included in the habitat blueprints. If you have any experience with that, you will understand. And we will connect this guy here. Okay, that's good. So we have a path for our keepers, and guests can come here just a tad bit. And then we will do some more paths, this time off the grid, but we will turn the angle snap on, and we will select the 90 degrees, and just continue doing the, oh, why is that not work this way? Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, this is fine. Let's connect it up. Should I? What is happening? I thought it's going to continue. So, okay, let's just remove the, okay, let's just remove this one on the grid and push forward and then bring it up just 2 bits, 2 bits, and it should be aligned to the correct height that you have here, and you can continue, and then of course you go down, and you can continue to have some viewing areas even from this side, and of course we will continue to the front of our house and around this, and then we will finish the stairs. That's pretty easy. If you have the angle snap aligned, you should be able to do this without any real problems. And of course we are going to connect this to the existing paths we have, but I already think it's looking, oh, what is this? Funny. I already think it's looking splendid. Okay, the angle snap, we don't need that anymore, and we will, I think, maybe even expand the path a little bit so we can once again do the alignment to the grid like this, and then that's pretty much it. Deselect the grid and finish off the connection. Okay, there's a little trick to it. Nope, still not it. Okay, we have some issues here, buddy. Houston, we got problems. What is this, and why it hates me? Why does it hate me? Never mind, this is fine. So I want this grand access to the Koala House, like you have it all in front of you coming this way. And sure, you can remove all these signs after you are done with the placing, because we don't need that anymore. This one is a little bit more tricky, but we will keep the concrete stuff in here, and we might even expand it. But you saw me, and you know the placement is very, very simple. So now that we have it, we can adjust the barriers course, but that's not really that much necessary. We need to add koalas in, and of course, yeah, I hope I can remember this time. We want guest facilities and this guy, donation box. Yes, we need to remember to put those down, because that would be a massive mistake, and I really don't want to lose all that money, because I think actually that the koalas will be a very, very big hit. So we need to ride that horse while we can. Let's put it here. Oh no, it will just stand in a way. Oh, you know what? Let's put it into yeah, I don't mind. Aloe vera, hello, you are off my zoo, sorry. Let's go for some koalas. Finally, after half an hour, we are getting to the point where we can add some koalas to our little zoo. Nevertheless, it's exciting. I already did some testing in that sandbox zoo, so I think they are using all the stuff that's in this habitat, and we will look over it just in a second. I think they are using it pretty nice, and oh boy, we are going to have problems to get any koala, any. There are only males, but it's kind of weird time to play the planetzoo right now. It's in the morning European time. Everybody is in work. And this franchise mode market is giving me headaches again. So this is going to be habitat for koala, and we're gonna add a zookeeper. Where you are, keeper? Hello. I'm thinking, can we get a female? Is this one female? Because I promised Paulina that she is going to... Okay, yeah, we get that messed up. So CJ, you're gonna be a male, and this is going to be Paulina, and which is very welcome in my zoo. And I'm gonna actually assign you to the work zone which we have to create. But don't worry, CJ, I got you covered. You're going to be right here. So nobody is lost, and you are still going to work for the dingoes, and we need to create new work zone which is going to be koala, and we are gonna assign where do we have work zone? Right here, and we are going to assign Paulina to this work zone. So I hope you don't mind working with koalas. There you go. Off you go. Let's do some work, and we will unpause, and we will wait for our koalas to get in. I'm so disappointed with this animal market, really. Oh, okay. The jeans are pretty, trash, to put it mildly. But you know what? We might wanna sell them afterwards and buy some new ones. What's wrong? Delivery scheduled. Okay, it's good. And we will speed the game a little bit. Where are our koalas? Can we get them in, please? Oh, okay. There he goes. There it goes. Oh, he's so fast. Okay, buddy. How do you like it here? Let's keep it sped up a little bit. Okay, let's slow down now. We have 2 of them already, and where are you going, buddy? So we are not gonna name them right now because I really want better genes for the koala. So I will look at the animal market in the evening, and we will make sure we look at that in the next episode. But right now, let's just enjoy these little fluffy guys. I hope they... Oh, sorry. He's just turning away from the camera. Dude, seriously, what are you doing? Oh my, this is unbelievable. I know I bought you cheap, but seriously, you don't have to be rude like this. Their climbing animation is just, you know, it's freaking perfect, and this ladder is not used in the intended way. Okay, so this is not working out very well, so I should probably maybe change this a little bit. So I will actually do maybe a little change, just a subtle one, to this little ladder, and hopefully this way it will work out better than they will climb just this one little and then down. I know they can use those trees pretty freely, and hopefully they will do so once they are done playing with the chimney, which is cute. So the coverage, oh gee, we need more plants. That's interesting. I haven't expected that. And navigable land area is problematic as well. Oh boy, I thought it's okay, but for some reason they just cannot go out, and the climbing does not work as well. So we have some issues to fix. So I thought I can, at least in the sandbox, they were able to climb this tree. So that's weird. So maybe we will put a little helping hand for them with this climbing stuff, and I will make sure, you know, to update the habitat in you know, the what I was saying. Yeah, the blueprint, of course, the blueprint. I was just lost of word a little bit because I'm also focused on building this thing. Yes, sorry, I thought we were going to see more of those fluffy guys, but I have some stuff to fix, unfortunately. So yeah, like this, and now they should be able to climb down. That's weird. These eucalyptuses, I have problems with them. They can climb it in some of them they can climb, some of them they don't. I don't know what's wrong with this particular tree, but I still do have some issues with it. Okay, let's look again. So the traversable area, okay, now it fixes the traversable area. It's still, oh boy, I might need to you know, move a rock or two just a tad bit, and so that we can even have some space for the juveniles, and the coverage is still an issue, so we're gonna see. Oh man, what are you doing to me? Now it is climbable when I've added this lock in here, and before it wasn't. And I don't want to see what's going to happen when I remove it, really. This is weird. We don't have power here, so that's another thing we need to fix to get our education going. But yeah, I think this is working out very well, and we're gonna make sure to add some scenery items in here. I think I pushed it maybe a little bit too far away from the kangaroo house, so we still do have some space in here for another animal, and you probably can guess which one it will be, even though I'm not sure where to put it. But I expanded the zoo maybe too far to the right. Oh, I will want to add some back alley in here from the facilities, and we are getting some nice shots here actually. So okay, sorry, yeah. So let's go for the koala some more. Hey, fluffy buddy. Where is your mate? They are not using it right now, so you know what? I will wait a little bit and put some cinematics for you. Okay, yeah, this is way better. Okay, this is way better how to use the ladder, even though the animations is slightly off still. I think he's finally going up there. Okay, there he goes. So I'll make sure I'll put some cinematics for you guys, and you're gonna make sure that you're subscribed, because this helps my channel to grow, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. I still do have some nice plans, so wait for that.